fiber used to be like all the rage, like today's protein was yesterday's fiber. It was on the cover of Reader's Digest, and everyone was like, oh, I got to get my 25 grams of fiber in a day. And they were like putting fiber on labels, like, look, there's 5 grams of fiber. Like, fiber has also been a poster child of dietary fads. Fiber is absolutely necessary. What do you know about fiber? Like, when I say fiber, what do you think, Penelope?
The first thing I think of is broccoli.
You do?
Yeah.
I think of like cellulose for some reason, because this is also fiber. Like, these are fibers, right?
I think of your salads that are delicious, that if you want to learn how to make, you should go join our program.
Yeah, for sure. Like a fiber, like, I don't know, do we go around counting grams of fiber? Heck no.
We noticed that 85.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So what are you doing? We give you guys free weight loss advice. And to the 14.2% that are subscribed, you guys are doing something right here. So thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. But seriously, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below.
But, a lot of older people I know are drinking like fiber drinks. I don't recommend those.
And like your fruit smoothies, some people think they're doing themselves a favor by buying juices or fruit juices or ginger juice or green juice or smoothies. That's loaded with sugar. And when you juice the fiber, you taught me.
That's a whole nother topic. We should do a video about that, actually. If you want us to do a video about that, comment down below, because I've got a lot to say about juice.
But anywho's,
fiber is important.
What we are trying to tell you guys today is that fiber, eating more vegetables and fruits, will give you fat loss.
So she just gave it away. You're so good, Penelope. I love it. So fiber is found in fresh fruits and vegetables. This thing called nature is just so perfectly designed. It looks complicated, and it is, but it's also like this perfect system.
They said that if you get 30 different kinds of fiber per week, what happens?
You have a healthy and robust gut microbiome, which is your large intestine. And come to find out, you don't need to buy expensive probiotics, but you do need to eat a variety of fiber. So we just need to talk about fiber. There's 2 kinds. There's insoluble and soluble fiber. And new emerging research for fiber and fat loss and weight loss is really about eating enough soluble fiber. And soluble fiber is found in vegetables and fruits. And so like when you eat the berries, and you have those like little seeds, well, that's, insoluble fiber. That means it's not gonna digest. It's gonna come out whole on the other end. But what's really interesting is that when that fiber goes into your gut, like you eat it, you masticize it with your teeth, you chew it, you swallow it, it goes into your stomach, like all the different organs take different things from it, with the chyme, it goes down even further. And so the fiber stays intact. There's soluble fiber that will dissolve, and the insoluble fiber will stay intact. And then what happens when it reaches your gut is that it will start to grow bacteria. It ferments, and then it grows bacteria. And so you want that bacteria. It's the bacteria that's what's so interesting in the emerging research on fiber and fat loss, which is just fascinating, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So you want to be having those good bacteria. We want them to be having babies and having parties in your belly. And that's kind of a weird thing to think about, isn't it? But it does also help your appetite stay regular and stable. So I don't know about you, but eating all the time is no fun. Feeling hungry all the time isn't fun. Feeling cravings all the time isn't fun. And when you eat all those pastries and the donuts and things like that's all like void of fiber. There's it's not very, I've never seen a donut with fiber in it. Not very popular. And pizza, unless you're making it yourself, is not gonna have fiber in it.
Yeah.
Pasta, unlikely, unless you're eating, like lentil pasta.
And potato chips, and you may think like veggie straws. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of products out there that you may think, oh, a bread. Bread will save 16 grams of fiber. Don't eat bread. Make bread at home from buckwheat. I mean, I'm serious, you guys. Bread, people have been saying, oh, bread with fiber is so good. You see those keto wraps that all the weight loss influencers are like, oh, look, it's only like 70 calories. No, stay far away from the bleached flour. If there's just bleached in it, do you guys really want to be eating bleach? I mean, come on.
It's not as much as it is. Yes, I think fiber was made famous about having regular bowel movements, and now fiber is way more. It's way more than that. The research is really robust now about fiber's role in weight loss. It is, yes, important for regular bowel movements, but it goes so much further beyond that. It helps when you have this fermentation process and the fortification of your gut microbiome, you have an increased ability to think clearly. You have less depression, you have less anxiety, you have more hope, you have more happiness. You have a stronger immune system to fight against viruses and harmful bacteria. It's really important. And the timing of when you eat fiber is also important. So Linus Pauling won a Nobel Prize Prize for his work on vitamin C, and he has the Micronutrient Institute where you can go at the University of Oregon and get a lot of information about the phytonutrient content in foods that they're researching. And one of the things he proved in his research was the timing of phytonutrients. And phytonutrients are almost always attached to fiber, as they should be. Right? Fruits and vegetables have phytonutrients, and those are the healing components of fruits and vegetables. And the timing is so important. And this is something that Linus Pauling put forth into our field of awareness years ago. And eating them like throughout the day is also important, because you want to be constantly feeding the good bacteria in your gut microbiome, because it's dictating everything: your appetite, your mood, your immune system, your response, your ability to lose weight. Like, it's so perfect, this system that was created just by nature. Like, you can just grow the food you need right in your backyard or even in your windowsill. So anyway, I hope that's a little bit helpful. I mean, I do believe in fiber. I believe in the power of fiber because I've seen it so many times. By just getting enough whole foods and on your plate. And having those whole foods take up more and more space on your plate. So if you're like, well, I don't like the way they taste. Hey, shame on you. You need to figure out how to make that food taste delicious. Join our program. It's only $47 a month for now. And I think that you can absolutely develop those skills.
100%. And if you're a woman, you should join, because we don't accept men. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.
We help women to beat obesity with our Step It Up system in just 90 days. Click the link in the description to learn how to lose weight without drugs like Ozempic.